Hey guys, I don't know what happened with the video, but I'm going to show you here. It's just the cheater's way of pulling these valve blocks. When you take this off the back of the marker, okay, you do it with one of these tools. Spend the money and do it. You can see I got black on my hand. You're supposed to wear gloves when you dye the tops of these, and of course I don't. This is the valve block. So once you pull this off, basically you can screw in that screw in the back of the valve block. There's a tiny hole. Give it a quick yank, it'll come right out. I don't tell you to do that because you know there's chances you can get a little metal shavings in there. It's best to pull these markers apart when you do it and learn how to repair them. They're not hard. There's a few O-rings in there, and that's it. So, and that's normally what goes in any marker or O-rings. So you should learn how to do this. Again, I do the basic stuff. This is basic stuff. Okay, guys that are just getting started in less lethal, I suggest you go this way. You spend yourself $150 and you start. If you get serious, then you know, I do make FFC stuff. That's another story. And also, by the way, I'm Chicago Custom Kinetics. I don't want people to believe I'm affiliated with Mike over at Chicago Less Lethal. Mike does Umarex. Mike does great work. He puts you on bottles. He takes these 15 jewel, when I'm done with them, markers, he takes them up to 60 and 70. He puts them on bottles. He's a professional. I'm just more of a, I'm an old man that does this as a hobby, and I pick up a couple bucks, but I do more kinetics, projectiles. I started doing this shit a year ago with the rubber molds, and then I went to plastic injecting, and now I do printing. And, you know, it's the best way for me to make consistency, and I can't do the elaborate stuff. Although I do make some pretty cool stuff, which I'm going to show you guys. Here's some 50 stuff I do for the HDR-50. I do the shotgun, and these are real bullets. I make these. These are what I make now with the printers. All the servos. This is made of a rubbery material, so you can squeeze the ball in. I also have other HDR-68 stuff that's weighted, that I figured out a way to weight these without ball bearings. I don't use ball bearings. I use metal. I'm trying to see if I got anything here that I can show you, but this ain't about this. I'm just trying to show you this. And by the way, again, I didn't want to have people believe that I'm affiliated with Mike. I'm not affiliated with Mike, although he lives on the south side around Oak Lawn, and I live in St. Charles. I was born and raised in Chicago, though, and my bag is more stuff for, and I sort of lean towards the FFC because that's the other things that I build, and I take them up to 40, 50 joules, and the capabilities is 60, 70 if you want to run longer barrels. I'm not a bottle guy. I know Sterling, where I buy my parts from, puts stuff on bottles, as Mike with Umarex puts stuff on bottles. I'm the beginner guy, even though I've been doing this for years. I just like the concealment part of it, CO2. You know, CO2 is a little strange to use. It's not like putting it on a bottle. The consistency for shooting and the dependability of it is, of course, better. But, you know, for home defense, different story. I believe that, you know, these guys got something with these big, long barrels and bottles that they use. But, again, if somebody wants to put something in their pocket or in a holster, you can't do that with them. So that's what I do here. I'm going to cut this one off here. I'll finish this by putting these together. I just showed you the cheater way to pull a valve block. Again, I don't suggest doing that. Do it the other way. And we'll do like a third part when I start putting these together. As you can see, I got them all over my office here. So now the time is to put this crap together. and we will. So let me sign out here, Chicago Custom Kinetics. I'm out, and we'll see you with the third part of this, with these things put back together.